Francis Atwoli.
Yes.
Welcome to Jooust Horizon podcast.
We were being vetted. This time we were 4 aspirants. That's how the name of the school was derived. And as you remember, Otto von Bismarck, when he was asked in the school, right, my sub county, my constituency, Bondo, bringing back its older history.
Hello, niaje wadau.
What's up, wadau?
Jooust Horizon podcast. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to episode 7 of Jooust Horizon podcast. And our fans, I'd like to thank you very much for supporting us since we started. It has been 1 year since we started, since last year. Na imekuwa mwaka ingine mzuri sana, tumefika episode 7 na tunaendelea kugrow. Endelea kutupea support in every like you are giving us. Continue sharing this channel to reach more people. Good things are coming. And today I'm privileged to have a great guest here. I'm happy he accepted the invite. I'm so much very happy. First of all, he is a student. A student here at Jaramogi. Many of you know him. Despite him being a student, he is also an author. Imagine a student being an author. Vile tunakuanga na kazi mingi hapa kusoma hapa na pale. Yeye ametoa masomo darasani hadi akaileta kwa vitabu. He is an author of 2 books, The Port of Love and The Struggle to Success. He is an author. Also, he is a political schemer. Why? Last year, in the Kikalu and UCAP elections, he was at the forefront of the UCAP team. He's the man behind the Daisy being the president. So, he is a political schemer. Also, he is an activist. Huyu ni yule mwenye anaweza ona kitu mbaya imefanyika hapa, asimama aseme tunataka power, ama atetea kila ambacho ni cha ukweli. Also, according to Campus Media, most influential students in 2025, he became one of the most influential students here at Jooust. That's according to Campus Media. So he's one of the most influential students here at Jooust. The biography is very long, but mtanisamia kwa leo, this is a great guest today tuko nayo. Kwanza, also he is a history buff. Kwa maneno ya historia, mnaweza kaa naye kidogo hivi, ameanza kukuletea maneno ya Lincoln, maneno ya kina Embaragustus, and I had to say my name, but mtaniwia radhi kidogo. So, my brother, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Augustine.
Francis Atwoli.
Yes.
Welcome to Jooust Horizon podcast. How do you feel being here, by the way? Najua tumependa kuuliza our visitors, wana feel aje kuwa in the Jooust online studio? Una feel aje kuwa hapa ndani?
Actually, I'm most privileged. I've never known such places can exist here in Jooust.
So it's a surprise.
Actually, I've visited almost all the sites in Jooust. But it is to my greatest surprise that I'm visiting the newest place I've never visited. I've never imagined such places can exist in Jooust.
They exist now, you know.
So that's why when I received your invitation, I said let me just accept it. Though my schedule today was that tight, and I tried to squeeze everything.
I'm glad you are here, my brother.
So that I could visit Mr. Augustine, and I'm very happy to be with you today.
Welcome to Jooust Horizon podcast.
Yeah, I'm very much.
So first and foremost, Francis Atwoli.
Yes.
You know, Francis Atwoli is a name when we listen to it, like chenye kinakuja kwa mind is Kotu. How did you came up and ukakuja na jina Francis Atwoli? Can you tell us the glimpse of the background about that name?
A very nice question. Francis Atwoli, I got it back in the year 2022.
2022?
Yeah.
Where were you?
I was in high school. I was in high school, so when before the name came, I was the president of this junior school. It is not, I call it junior because it is not that famous. It is not known.
But it's a big school.
I just studied in a bush school called Gotabiero Secondary School.
No, don't call it a bush school because it's the one that have shaped you up to
It is a bush school because it is, number one, it is located in a hill called Gotabiero. In our native language, Got is a hill. Yeah, so the area is Abiero. That's how the name of the school was derived. And as you remember, Otto von Bismarck, when he was asked the school where he studied,
you guys had told you, be ready to open the history books.
The Otto von Bismarck, if you read the great historian books, he studied in a school called Bush School. When he was asked why did he decide to name his school a Bush School, he said he is the only person, he was the first person to emerge as the greatest scholar from a very decimal school. So that is why he decided to give the school a nickname,
a Bush School.
So there at Gotabiero, I was the school president in the year 2021. Things did not work well for me during my...
Your tenure as the president?
Not actually. During my time when I was in Form 4, when the results came, what came out is not what I expected. So I decided to go back in the same Bush School because that is what I and my mother could afford by that time. So I went back to rewind. When I went back, and it was now during campaigns, and you know, I was the school president, and I don't know, maybe I could not see it in myself, but most of the students could see some greatness in me. And for those ones who are vying for different various seats, they could come to me to seek my advice, because you know, during my time when I vied, when that one back in 2019 when I was in Form 2, I was taken to an interview to be interviewed before, where am I aspiring
before you go for the elections.
And it was called vetting. We were being vetted. This time we were 4 aspirants, 3 of them from Form 4, 1 from Form 4 East, 2 from Form 4 West, and then I was from Form 2 East. So we were to proceed to the next class. So, you know, I was a bit worried. I'm going to be vetted together with the guys who are in Form 3 proceeding to Form 4.
That fear.
I was the junior student among them. And I decided, let courage work out. And everything worked out for me. I was the number 1 among the people who were vetted. Among the interviewees, I emerged number 1. And you know, we are in Kenya, where corruption will ever exist. They decided to talk to me. I still have 1 more year to contest for the seat of the school president.
So they were telling you to step down, or
to step down, so that I can aspire for the seat of deputy president. And I said, yes, maybe this could work out for me, as I will be the deputy president. Maybe I could be gaining some experience on how I will handle the school now when I'm the president. And to your surprise, Mr. Kindo, those people who had been vetted in the position of deputy president. So when they heard that I've stepped down to the position of deputy president, and I was now going to compete them, the 3 guys, they vanished, and they were nowhere to be seen.
They ran away.
They ran away, and I went unopposed. When it came to my turn now to be the president, I also went unopposed. And no, I was to have a competitor, but this is what happened. There's a guy who also came to wind during that year, called Geoffrey Riziki, who I was to compete. And Geoffrey Riziki had very many cases,
indiscipline
cases, and according to the constitution of Gotabiero Secondary School,
the Bush School,
my Bush School, it clearly stated under procedures towards election of the student body. You must only be elected as the school president having been a student of that school for at least 2 years.
Yeah.
But remember, this guy was just 3 months old in that school.
He was new to this school.
Very new. And he was automatically disqualified for discipline cases and not adhering to the rules of the constitution as stated.
Now you become the Gotabiero president.
Now I was the president. And now when I was leaving the office, there are these junior students who are now aspiring to take my position where I was living. And I decided to form a party. It was called Phonets. Phonets. So Phonets was the first ever party in Gotabiero.
And first ever since the school started.
First ever since the school started. And my party comprised of all those positions, from deputy president and all that. And let me tell you, we had a deal with my brother, my younger brother, Humphrey. Humphrey wanted to be the deputy president by then, but he was not a member of Phonets. So I told him, young man, relax. Everything is going to work out. I've been in the system and I know how it works. So during the day, I could be with Willis.
Who is Willis?
Willis was Humphrey's competitor. And during night, I was playing cards for Humphrey. So everybody in the coalition won. And my campaign strategies during games time, any break, I could gather crowds and air out the ideas and all that political advices that I
So that's give. How Atwoli started growing now.
And
the name.
And there's this day that I shouted, there's something that was wrong. Then I shouted, we were denied a chance to access a classroom during games time to talk to the constituents of that class. Well, immediately after leaving, our opponents were given a chance. I went back and shouted at that teacher, and this matter went viral because I was right. And that is how I possessed the name Atwoli.
Atwoli.
I shouted and said all that, Shenzi and all that.
So that was the year 2022.
That was the year 2022 when I now went to Rewind. And things worked for my Phonets party, except for the Willis Branton, who failed the position of deputy president and my brother Humphrey won. So that is how I possessed the name Atwoli, Mr. Augustine.
So you have come from Gotabiero, now you are here at Jooust. So did you come with your classmate from Gotabiero? You know, many people here at Jooust know you as Francis Atwoli. How did the name reach Jooust?
So this is how I think the name came, because just as I told you, Gotabiero is a decimal school. Not all excel to come to the university. So only a few of us managed to do that. A few of us who could wake up very early and combine our efforts with the efforts of the teachers, with the efforts of our parents. So I tell you, Okindo, for those ones who qualified during my time, we were over 10. For the first time in history, we were 12. So for those ones who were placed at Jooust, we were 3, and we are still 3. You know, many of the students, when you are admitted at year 1, you find that you are close to 4,000. When you reach year 2, you are 2,500. The number keeps on reducing. And to my great happiness, is that how we came from Gotabiero, the 3 of us, we are still persistent, and we are just keeping up praying that we proceed that way.
Okay.
So my name Francis Juma, it was almost eroding because one time in a history class, that was African historiography of year 1, a friend of mine was asked who can answer the question, and he shouted Atwoli. And that is how the name started spreading.
Yeah.
People who could come to visit me used to refer to me as Atwoli. So even my neighbors where I stay have ever known me as Atwoli.
And when someone says Juma, they are like, who is Juma?
Who is Juma? And that's why before the demise of my mom, I used to tell her, if you want to visit me or if you want to locate me in school, don't come looking for me with any other name. Just ask Atwoli, because you know Atwoli is known in every corner.
Yeah.
The other day I was called by somebody I didn't know, and he was calling me Atwoli. You know, this name, I expect people who know me better to call me Atwoli. Because if I go home, you visited me several times.
Yeah,
they call me Atwoli.
Even at the village, they are calling you Atwoli.
So this Atwoli is consuming my better name, Francis Juma. But we cannot deny, because you know Atwoli has now become a brand in Jooust.
Yeah, happy for you for that.
So it is something I cannot deny. Atwoli is my name.
Yeah.
And you know, I have a friend in the UK called Jean Kasera. And Jean saw Atwoli, who went to visit them. You know, Atwoli, the role that Atwoli plays as the Secretary General for Kotu.
Yeah.
She had to send me the photos that they took with Francis Atwoli. And at first, when I read the message, Atwoli visited us, and I was like, I visited no one. How is it that Jean is texting me?
So you wondered,
and not knowing the owner of the name, the real owner of the name,
was the
plays
one.
a role in Kotu. So then I started viewing the photos that I was sent, and I could see Francis Atwoli, the legendary Francis Atwoli from Western, and that is it.
So Atwoli,
yes,
you have reached Jaramogi Oginga Odinga
yes.
University. The way you have carried yourself since we saw you joining this university is a clear sign that you need to be a student leader. Mtu kama wewe umesumbuana goti ya bero, uwezi fika hapo anza maneno reja ati mini brand. You need to be a student leader. Why you not a student leader, my good friend?
And you know very well I won't lack the answer to give you. I started giving you my leadership history at some, let me say, at the center point. I didn't begin from the roots. Ever since I was young, I was a leader. It's only that at our home I could not be a leader because my dad was existing and my mom was existing. So they were the leaders.
Yeah.
But right from primary, right from class 3, that's the back 2012.
You've been a leader.
I've been a leader up to when I was in Gotabiero. Gotabiero, I started leading at Form 1 as the class prefect. And the trajectory proceeded up to Jooust. When I read the constitution of Jooust, and I did some analogy with what I'm seeing. You know, what you are told versus what you see,
it's very
versus
contrary.
what you read.
Yeah.
I was seeing it was so contrary. When I came to Jooust, and you try to question a leader for not performing the role, and you get a school president or the cabinet secretary, curriculum, cabinet secretary, co-curriculum. You ask why are we not having cultural week up to this time?
And the constitution says that it has to be there.
Why are we not having adequate chairs? You ask curriculum, CS, then they fail to answer. The only answer they could give us, hautaki ni graduate.
That's always the answer.
Because these leaders that we elect, student leaders, they tend to tell us that if there are certain things, if you go questioning the administration, they threaten your graduation status. They give you some cases that may make you being omitted from the graduation list. So when I looked at that and I said, no, this has never been me. I, as a Francis Atwoli,
you won't do that. You have always stood by the truth.
ever. So if given the constitution of Joost and I know how where I should go up to, where I should not reach, and then after knowing my limits and where to reach, somebody somewhere trying to loot somebody's resources tries controlling me that don't say this, don't do this. I felt that I could not manage that, and because actually what my struggling mother, my humble mother brought me to Joost to do, particularly was learning, studying, so that at least she could wear some smile seeing me in that gown that day when it reaches. And so I didn't want to surprise disappoint her, seeing me back at home with her, because I've been suspended from my studies. So I decided, let me stay away from leadership, because the moment I will ask for 3 million for organizing NSM bash, because we all know the money we pay for such activities. We know the total, and we know what is produced by the administration. So such things made me to maybe support people who have the ambition of being leaders.
Yeah, but congratulations for doing it last year, I remember.
We tried, and that was the greatest evolution in Joost. It has never happened.
It was an history.
That was an history.
Congratulations.
We broke that jinx. No.
So, Atwoli.
Yes.
You have told me about Francis Atwoli, the real one, and the replica. The replica who is you now.
Yeah.
So, you know Francis Atwoli is a national figure. He's a big brand.
True.
You are a junior brand.
Yeah.
So, how do you view the national politics of Kenya? Can you tell me about how do you view the national politics, from how the country is run, how the coalitions are being made? How do you view the national politics in our country, Kenya?
Your question is so wide, but so I don't think I should condense it, but you'll just give me time to explain all my views. So the only thing I'll ask you, do you expect me to start from the ground or from the top?
No, I just want you to focus only on the national ones, the national politics.
National politics. If you say national politics, it begins right from home, from our member of county assembly up to the position of the president.
Go ahead.
So, starting from the position of member of county assembly, that is the MCA, I'll not focus so much on that, but just to mention on my own area, because I have more knowledge on that.
Where are you coming from?
I come from Bondo. My county is Siaya. I come from Bondo constituency. My ward is South Sakwa location. And
so can you tell us more about South Sakwa?
South Sakwa location, I know right from 2013 when we started voting for the member of county assembly. 2013 we had somebody called Nicholas, and Nicholas and pushed it. And after Nicholas and we had somebody called Edwin Odhiambo. Edwin Odhiambo is the first MP to be impeached in the entire nation. We are the people who did that. Because if you elect a leader who imposes a number of promises just to accomplish none, then you may be worried and ask yourself why. We were the first. Our ward was the first ward to elect a member of county assembly who could not even make a speech in their meetings, the parliament, county parliament, because these are things we follow through social media, because we are
all over. We see them.
We see them, and we are not given a chance to sit with them in the same tables to hear how they submit our voices. So in here out during any parliamentary meetings, the meetings, I could hear our MC asking one question ever: what about South Sakwa? As a leader, you ask fellow leaders, what about South Sakwa? he kept on asking Mr. Okode, George Okode, who is the current...
the same question.
The current speaker of Siaya County Assembly. What about South Sakwa? The speaker could also ask him, what about South Sakwa? And we've been missing a lot in the government. He was impeached and replaced by this woman called Eunice Ndolo.
He's the current.
And she's the current member of County Assembly. One day I was seated somewhere trying to view her track record. I talked to myself. I found myself in a soliloquy stator, telling myself I wish you could leave Edwin Odhiambo to continue with that.
Asking, what about Sakwa?
What about South Sakwa? Because Eunice is one leader who was never asked even such a question. She's ever quiet, no development on ground. Several times you visited me at home, Okindo.
Yeah.
And it is always to my great disappointment. It reaches a point where you are forced to cross the river walking.
And you have a vehicle.
And I have a vehicle. So it's always so disappointing. Even these minor bridges cannot be made for proper use by the constituents of the members of constituents of South Sakwa. So you just feel disappointed. Did you elect leaders or did you elect yourself to work for yourself? So these are questions that have been in my mind. So if you are not going to get another aspirant who is better, and this time we are going to be very keen, particularly me, I'm going to be very keen voting from the member of County Assembly. I will be very keen.
Okay, before you go next to the constituency, maybe will you tell us who are you willing to vote for in the South Sakwa MCA elections?
Actually, I cannot tell you who I'm going to vote because no one has come out to tell the people of South Sakwa that they want to, things we see in social media, Facebook, WhatsApp, groups formed, and these people, we've not seen them. We always have times that we have 50 people aspiring. As time goes, we have 17.
They keep on reducing.
So I need the main men who will reach the ballot. From them I will scheme who is better, and I will be so categorical. You will be telling us what are you going to do, and we've been lied to, and we know those who are lying, they will do and they won't do. So we have those tactics. This time we'll choose wisely, and if there is any leader who is thinking that we'll choose blindly, I may tell he or she to kill the dream. Because
many youths have registered as voters.
And that is what I was advocating for previously. People have been registering. Even before I came here, I was from the ground to ensure youths are registering. Old people are being re-registered if their names are disappearing from the system.
So these sleepless leaders should be ready for this change.
They should be ready, and just one word or two words for main that I'm not going to vote in our current MCA, but I don't know who I'm going to vote in the position of County Assembly. Okay,
can you go ahead to the Bondo constituency elections, or how do you view it right now? Can you tell us more about
Bondo constituency, Mr. Kino? This is my home constituency.
Yeah.
This is where I come from. Siaya has got 6 constituencies, and Bondo is the third largest constituency among the 6 constituencies. We have Alego Usonga being the biggest. We have Game being the second biggest.
And then
we have Bondo. Then we have Ugenya.
Unja.
Then we have Rarieda. Then Ubunja is the smallest. My sub county, my constituency Bondo, bringing back its older history. The youth leader, who is currently the party leader,
Mr. Oburu Odinga.
Dr. Oburu Oginga, is one of the people who have tested the position of being member of parliament for Bondo years ago. And I know he didn't do much, but I can say he did much.
He tried.
He tried because there are some changes that he pushed for through the parliament, and You can see today we call Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology.
Yeah, the longest name ever.
It is the university with the longest name
ever
in the world. And you all know that this university started as a teachers training college. Back in 2009 it was teachers training college until it transitioned to be a university where we are today. We have the Bondo KMTC, that one came through him. We have the Bondo TTI. Those ones are his projects. So I can say he did some changes.
Wonderful work.
Some wonderful work. And there's a term that he was outdid. He was outshined by Dr. Gideon Ochanda, who is the current MP running for his third term. I just don't know whether he's going to aspire for the fourth term. But what I can say about Dr. Gideon Ochanda, he is not a bad man, but he is so tricky. I can say he's tricky and cheeky, all that. This is somebody who people love. And I can also say I love him. I loved him at some point because during my time in high school, Dr. Gideon Ochanda paid me school fee. I told you I was raised in a humble family.
Yeah.
My background is still humble. And Dr. Gideon Ochanda paid my school fee.
He came through.
From Form 1 to Form 4, I had the records of the bursary received from his office. A total of 35,000. Somebody giving me in 4 years. 35,000 a total that he paid my school fee. So my mother could struggle to top up and clear the fee balances.
Yeah.
Member of Parliament, their main focus is developing the sub-county level.
Yeah.
That is why we have the CDF and we have the NGAF and all that. These funds are always allocated. So this has always been my question for Dr. Gideon Ochanda. The funds for development, is it normally allocated for only funds for paying school fee? Because I have all his track record in education line. When I was still in primary, that is 2013, when he started ruling in his first tenure, first five years.
Yeah.
He is the first MP in Siaya County to come up with the feeding program for all